another episode of Extra Boys. I see you at hand. I am DKC. Welcome here in my left is Joe Hooters. And over here on my right is T.I.'s left hand. Now there's the rest of them. The original T.I., the birthday boy. Happy birthday to you guys. And we too tried to go on the set of the Hallmark movie, the Touchdown Christmas or whatever it's called.
I did not. I still did.
And we were rejected because we are terrible actors. But speaking of which, so this past
Who the hell's watching Hallmark?
Oh, it is my secret shame.
Oh, I know. You probably watch it at home with Monica, and I already know. Nisa watches it upstairs, so Joe probably catches a whiff of it every now and then.
Let me correct you real quick. I watch it at home by myself. She refuses. Well, she'll watch it and like, oh my god, this is so stupid. I agree. I know, I agree, but I can't stop watching these fucking movies.
What they're just like Christmas movies.
These are Christmas movies, and it's always the same thing. So it's the rich girl that's in the city, and you know she decides to go home because you know why?
Okay,
her company is making her go to this little town that she grew up in, and now they got to tear down this beautiful, lovable store.
What the fuck are we doing here?
Shut up, man.
What are we doing?
I'm sorry.
Shut up.
I asked questions,
but she sparks a romance with an old loved one there. So
oh
yeah.
my gosh, okay.
It's always the same thing. But love it, hate
nice.
It. I can't stop watching.
I'm so glad we brought it up,
and it's always the same actors too.
Man, this is gonna sound okay. We're just rolling with
Christmas. T.I., you celebrated a nice birthday this past week. You turned to what, 52?
No, 46. Funny you'd say that. 46.
Do we have the thing?
Pretty good on me.
Not flipped, right?
We'd have the what, Joe?
Are the letters not flipped on the screen?
They are not, Joe.
You know they're not. So
can we do that real quick, T.I.?
We could.
Un momento, por favor. You need to go to the Red Door Inn bar.
I
have you? So
it's really good.
On Mondays they have
$5 burgers, right?
$5 burgers, and it's fucking huge, and it's juicy, and it's wood fired. It's fucking great.
Yes, I did not know about the $5 burger. What day?
It's on.
Nice.
It's on Mondays.
Is Snoop Dogg back there, man?
What?
Oh boy, he's gonna have too much fun with that.
I shouldn't have brought it. Okay, so all right, so you had your birthday. Now we had our All-Star week, so we had 4 Royals involved.
Good.
We had Cole Reagans. We had what's the other pitcher?
Seth Lugo.
We had Bobby Witt. Bobby! And then we had El Capitan Salvador Perez, which, by the way, I'm the original Capitan. He's not going to take that away from me.
I don't know.
He has been in it a lot of years, too. Shit.
But you haven't always been a captain.
That's true. He hasn't always been a captain either.
Yep.
Jackass.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's why I'm wearing my official Salvador Perez American League jersey, and I saw their jerseys that they were wearing, and I was going to be quick to say, oh man, I'm going to get me a Bobby Witt Jr. All-Star jersey, but I saw the color and I said, fuck that. I'll wait till next year.
They were not good.
They were ugly. Now, National League, they were pretty nice.
They were much better than American League.
Now, it's hard for me to wear this because you got to know, if you know, out at the Royal Stadium because it's red,
right?
But the other ones, what were they? Was it like a pinkish,
pink and baby blue, right? Like a pinkish, not full blown pink.
Why couldn't they do like baby blue with pink outlining?
Probably not that either. Don't think I would have did that one either. Maybe some baby blue with some dark blue, something to match his hat. Speaking of jerseys, this has got to be the nicest looking jersey out there right now.
I like that.
Yeah.
Dude, I seen this and I had to take a deep breath and decide to buy it. So
Because it was not cheap.
Now all you need
not
is
cheap. Man, I was like having anxiety at the counter. I was having buyer's remorse as it was ringing up, but I couldn't stop myself. So it's like I gotta have this fucking jersey, man.
Yeah, I like those jerseys, but
I've had this hat for a while. There's not too many things I have that match it. So I happened to wander in there and I had this hat and I seen the jersey on the wall. I was like, holy shit. Let me try this on. And
where'd you get it from?
Kansas Sampler.
Yeah,
I hate buying shit from there. They're so expensive.
I went to the rally house and me and Diego bought new hats, and this is the one Diego bought. He just wanted. He knew what he was going to get. He went straight beeline to the hats, and we're like, "Hey, I want to check out these hats." He said, "No." He went all the way to the back at the rally house, saw this, and like, "That's it. That's the one I want." And well, here's another KCE hat, but he was no, I want black. I want black, but this is kind of like a dark blue or whatever.
Did his research.
Yeah, he fucking loved it. So we go up to the cash register and it's like $45.
Yeah, hats are not cheap.
I was like, "What the fuck?" Bro?
Their cheap hats are $30. Just so you know, that's
So
the cheap hat.
I asked Diego, "Did you bring money?" And he always does this.
He probably does this.
Yeah, he looks down at his pockets and he goes, "Mom," and this is his sign language for money. I shit
Mom's
you not.
got my money.
Hey, shit you not. This is his sign language for money.
Love it.
Mom, money. I was like, of course. And she's always like, I got you, boo. I got you. All right. So I don't think she says boo. But anyways.
She's like, I got you. Well, to buy it.
Yeah, nice jersey. Nice jersey. Just need some muscles to fill that bad boy out. And yeah, you'd be good to go.
They're hiding in there, buddy. They're hiding.
Don't stretch it out too much with those big muscles.
But yeah, all four of our players have to play in the All-Star game, which is pretty cool. And Bobby Witt Jr., the home run derby finalist.
Yeah, that was exciting.
Yeah,
So that was probably the best home run derby I had ever seen or witnessed. And then they changed some of the rules. I remember the 3-out rule, right?
It's always different every year.
It is, and it's getting better. I did like these rules. You got to give them some opportunity, dude. Remember the one we used to go out and about into the city park, whatever, to practice hitting?
Mm-hmm.
And after like 5 of them, I would be so fucking out of breath. Like, okay, somebody up next. And then I try to go for 10 in a row. No, it's fucking over. Now, these athletes, so I thought Bobby Witt had probably the better stamina out of all of them. But that other kid, man, he kind of lucked out the round before that one, though. The one that actually won it all, Teoscar.
This is Hernandez or something?
Teoscar, yeah, Hernandez. So I thought, man, okay, coming down to the wire. This is great. This is our boy. We've never had a Royals player ever win the home run derby. So then it gets down to the Teoscar manages to squeeze one more last home run out of his shoes, out of his hat, out of his jersey, swings the shit out of it before the time runs out, hits a home run. That was the one that brought Bobby Witt down. But Bobby Witt came up and he struggled a little bit. He always struggled at first. We'll get back to his brother-in-law. We'll get back to his brother-in-law because
what was he doing? He was just lobbing it in. He was
let's just say it real quick. I did not like the way his brother-in-law was pitching. Why did he keep on pitching inside, up on his head, inside, over and over again?
Yeah, it didn't look like
I know that's your brother-in-law.
His brother-in-law kind of screwed him inadvertently.
But he managed to make it to the final round. Okay, so in the final round, you get the 3 outs. So you can take your time, just wait for the pitch. He wouldn't wait for the pitch.
What did Tony? Did Tony break something in the bathroom?
T.I. broke something in your bathroom. Damn, man. What are you doing anyways? Damn. Can't take you anywhere. I had to ask for the manager for more napkins. So then, Teoscar, he gets his home run. So Bobby Witt goes up, and then he gets his 1 out, and then he gets his 2 out. Oh crap! He's down 3 home runs, 2 home runs. So then he hits a home run, great, but he's down to his 2 outs, and then he hits a home run where he actually, what was it, over 300? If you hit over 325 feet. And a home run, then you get an extra out. So he ended up getting his 4th chance. So he had 2 more chances. So then he strikes out again. So he's down to his last one. Instead of just waiting, like Teoscar, he actually had the patience. He waited 1, he waited 2. No matter if it was a good pitch or not, he's taking his time, he's taking his breath. Not Bobby. Bobby was like, fuck it, I'm just going to swing. swings the crap out of it. It goes. And the way the camera angle that I saw on my TV, it was like, okay, I know what they're doing here.
Almost.
And it's almost there. And then you can see it hits the bottom of the wall, literally about maybe 2-3 feet away from tying it up to keep it going. And you can see the umpire out there saying, nope, no good. And that's how close it was for old Bobby Witt to try to get that title.
Yeah, it was definitely full of drama. That's how you want it to end, right?
Mm-hmm.
Off the wall. I mean, also we want him to win, but if there was a way for the MLB wanted it to end, it was that being one away, super close, blah blah blah. So it was exciting. I think everybody liked it.
Yeah. What do I got here? St. Louis sweep.
We swept St. Louis. That was before the All-Star break.
Right. That was before the All-Star break. Well, these are the notes that so we were off a week. So these are the notes I took. So St. Louis Cardinals, we swept them, and then we played against, was it Boston? And we got 1 out of 3 out of that one.
I've actually been gone a while because I know last time my twin filled in for me. So my twin brother, he came in last episode.
Yeah, he was terrible, dude. But we actually enjoyed his company more than yours, right?
Yeah, we hung out afterwards for the first time ever.
Monica loved that episode. We want him back. We want Drunk Joe Hooters back. And if you can get him to come again, that would be great. We have him sit there on the table, or you can leave and then he can take over your spot. Right. It all depends if he goes to margaritas or not that day. I don't know. Or the social.
Yeah. He was
the social.
He was putting them away that day. Kind of like this T-shirt that Walsh is wearing.
It's his dirty T-shirt.
It's laying us down. I don't even know why he wore this to our podcast.
I thought he came straight from work.
It's not a T-shirt. It's a tank top. And it's Balashi beer from Aruba.
I mean, like, looking... I can understand muscles or something, but he has no muscles. He's like the dumbest Mexican you ever seen in your life.
Whoa.
See,
this is what happens when you take him drinking before he does a podcast.
So not good.
Hey, wait, what do you mean? It's
right now, and he's taking a nap over there.
No, I'm not. I'm watching the Royals game.
It sounds like you want to take a nap, bro. The way you're talking,
I would not mind a nap right now. They're hyping them up, and like I do, Google.
They have
Indiana fever all the time.
They have
what's their numbers?
looking into the NBA.
Do you think that? Like, no.
Huh?
I think it's probably like their platform, right? They're like trying to.
Who knows? I'll tell you something that's real cold though. So when
like Joe Biden right now.
So when Hey, you know what I noticed too? It's like he started out okay. Like I really couldn't tell at first, but then it's like, okay, you hear the first slip up. Like, all right, he just made a mistake, guys. Take it easy. Wait a minute, something's going on here. It was just like, man. Then it descended into what the fuck is he talking about?
So that's why I sent a text message to Scott. I was like, no, keep watching it. It gets worse by the minute.
It really did. It just started getting like just saying incomplete sentences. Like I feel like he was saying stuff and he just gave up on saying it. That's what I feel like it was.
I got tired.
He was starting to say something. He's like, "Fuck it, I give up." Oh, good times. All right, man. What else we got going on?
But also sticking with the Royals, we the draft was last week, and we picked. I don't know how to say his last name. It's Jack something with a C.
Jack.
It's another like an Italian name. Yeah. I'm telling you,
Jack.
We're gonna end up with a mafioso kind of team. We got the Pasquatch, and we got Vinny Pasquantino, and then we got the other kid. I think he was sitting down, but what was the other name? It was like he came up for a little while, helped us out, but I mean either he got injured or he got sent down.
I don't know.
Ah, damn it. He's second baseman or something. But it was another Italian name, but this one is Colantore?
I don't know how you say it.
Colantore.
Anyway,
that guy.
6th pick overall from Florida. He has like 64 home runs in the past 2 seasons. Throws a fastball 100 miles an hour.
Now,
lots of upside there. He went to college, so he should be up here within a year or two.
I loved that pick. And the way I kept on hearing on our local radio stations, they kept on saying that they were surprised that he dropped so much, and they were wondering why he dropped so much. And I think it was what was it? It wasn't off-field problems, right? Or...
I don't think
So why did he
he
drop so much?
I thought he was gonna be top 3, but baseball is always funny because a lot of times they have their deals worked out before they're even drafted. Because a lot of high school kids are in the draft, so it's like, hey, am I going to college or am I going to the draft? There's a lot of deals already done, and maybe he, whatever, I don't know. I don't
It's
know why.
weird. Yeah. So let me tell you why I'm excited about this player. He's not a one-dimensional player. He's a two-dimensional player. He's a dual threat. He is not only does he throw. I mean, I'm sure there's a lot of players that could throw 100-mile-an-hour fastball, but he's an actual pitcher. He can actually do it accurately. He's an actual pitcher where you can plug him in as a starter in a 5-man rotation, 6-man rotation,
Like Ohtani.
I didn't want to get there yet, but his bat is crazy hard swing. Reminds me of what's that kid?
Reminds me of myself.
Well, I wouldn't say mine's a hard swing. It got fence power. But what's that? Brian Harper. Bryce Harper. It reminds me of that type of hard hitting swing. So let me ask you this. Now, we've had our dual threats throughout our history. We had Dontrell Willis, the A Train, and we had he was a pitcher and a hitter, and then we had Bo Jackson. He played football and baseball. But that's something totally different.
Yeah, that's totally
so.
Different. It's like he didn't pitch.
Shohei Ohtani, but was there anybody else other than them two that you could think of that was a dual threat like that?
Yeah,
that's it, right?
Babe Ruth.
Oh, Babe Ruth pitched?
Oh, he was okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess I did hear he pitched a few games.
Yeah, he pitched. He
was a pitcher at the beginning of his career. Then he just mainly hit.
Just a lot of DH because he got fat. It's so funny because he's fat. And so I'm going to ask you this. Would the Royals, would Quatrero, would they have the balls to try to get this kid to be that dual threat? Or are we just going to be the same old Royals and just let him go out there and hit?
No, he's going to be a hitter only.
Yeah. I don't think it's about do they have the balls. It's like, is the guy going to actually show up at the next level and do the same things he's been doing? That's what it'll come down to. He's going to determine whether he's going to be that dual threat or not. It's up to him.
Right. I mean,
but would they let him give that opportunity, though? Like if he goes AA, AAA, whatever he's going to go to develop his game, would they actually tell him be part of the pitcher rotation and also be the DH hitter?
I get what you're saying. Now. Like, are they going to just put him in one slot? Or are they going to say, "Hey, we realize what you can do. Let's
Bravo.
give him a little bit of a leash and let's see what you got." Basically,
I think they will. I think this is.
Why not?
I think Quatrero is. I mean, I like this manager. He actually gambles a little bit. I think they're willing to go ahead and make him the next dual threat and make him an actual starting pitcher and also a freaking hitter. Why not? He's young enough. They could have did that with what's his name, Zach.
It's not like we got too many good pitchers on the roster right now. So,
right. I think they'll give him the opportunity the first year, but I think that'll phase out. He'll just go straight to being a hitter.
Well, yeah, eventually you're going to phase out. You're not an Ohtani. I get that. But he does have the power. He's a big dude. I didn't see the
maybe they could make him a relief pitcher and a hitter. And it's, because Ohtani's not a relief pitcher, right? He starts.
Yeah, he's not pitching this year, though.
At all? No, he's not.
He hurt his arm last year.
Yeah, it's got a so that could potentially mean that he may never go back to pitching because, honestly, if I'm him and he's already going to get that money whether he's pitching or not, right, might as well just play it safe and keep swinging the bat.
Right.
It's a lot less wear and tear than pitching.
Yeah, they already kind of talked about it. Like, he's having a great season when he's not pitching, so why have him pitch?
Right. That's a good point.
But when he pitches, he's one of the best pitchers in the MLB as well. So.
But it's like you said, but if he gets up there and he fucking wears his arm out, then his bat's no good either. So
yep, that's true. That is true.
So, yeah, great pick. I like it. I hope they experiment with him and let him use his talent, man. But, all right, we'll move on from that. Speaking of Aussies, that Zammit, damn it.
Oh, Zammit's a pimp.
So he's from Australia, right?
I don't know. Be honest,
dude. I heard him speak for the first time.
I know everyone's curious. So. Yeah, it's Lewis Rees Zammit. I've heard many different ways of saying it, but Lewis Rees Zammit. I mean, I'm not too fussed, but I guess that's what it is.
He sounds weird.
What do you mean?
Weird.
Explain.
Who's that?
Zammit.
Is that the
rugby kid? The rugby Ricky.
Yeah, he has a strong accent.
He has a strong accent, and I wanted to say New Zealand, but I think he is from Australia. But he had that heavy accent, but it's like kind of high pitched. So he spoke for the first time. It's always is he give us? Well, yes. Oh, you. I don't know how to talk.
Yeah. Let's not do that anymore.
Yeah, I concur.
Yay, Raj.
So he is from Penarth, some province in the United Kingdom, actually.
Get the fuck out of here.
No,
That's what his accent was?
Rhys Zammit was born in Penarth Vale of Glamorgan, Wells. Okay.
That's what it is. It's Welsh.
Yeah.
So it's a different accent.
He's considered to be a Welsh.
That's what they call it. I knew I would. No, that's not an English accent, but yeah, that makes sense now. Okay. All right, leave the kid alone.
He's been getting rave reviews in practice, though. He's been very versatile.
You know what they call him? Twinkle toes.
Yeah, and one of the things they really kept talking about is like, man, his endurance and how he's able to run on like the tip of his toes, basically.
Yeah, that's what
it's like twinkle toes. Yeah, no, honestly, I think I'm going to go out and say that he's going to deliver more than what the fans of Kansas City are expecting. I think he's going to be one of those surprises. Last year, for example, I mean, this guy wasn't much of a surprise because he was drafted in the first round, but nobody's seen Puka Nacua coming the way he came. Nobody's seen that shit coming, right? Nobody's seen that coming. So you never know, man. When people transition over into a different sport, man, it really comes down to confidence. I think that's so big, right? You have all these athletes that have all this physical prowess, and really what separates them for the most part, right? Usually what separates them is their brain, one, and two, their heart. That's my opinion.
So are we transitioning over to the Chiefs?
Sounds like it, buddy.
Good lead in.
So, speaking of the Hallmark movie, you know who's going to be in it as far as Chiefs?
We don't watch Hallmark.
Well, I know.
Not at my house.
I mean, it has to be Travis Kelce, right?
Nope.
Patrick Mahomes?
Nope.
Thank God.
It's going to be Andy Reid. It's going to be CEH,
Clyde,
Trey Smith, Nicole Hardman, and Karloftis.
Okay.
They're going to make their little acting debuts. And, of course, Casey Wolf is going to be on there. So, I guarantee you, T.I., you are going to watch.
That sounds interesting.
You're going to watch that fucking movie.
Well, because you want to see how they do.
With your chocolate-covered fucking popcorn. You're going to say, Jara, Zizay, come over here and sit down. We're going to watch this fucking movie. Come on, Carlos. Go get those hot dogs.
Yeah, that's definitely not happening. We're not watching that shit. Yeah. I'll watch the highlights. I don't know if I could watch a Hallmark movie.
Wait.
They're like 2 hours long.
Well, yeah, it's
At
a movie.
least. Yeah, well.
No, actually, they're like an hour and a half. It's a movie. Of course, they're going to be.
Speaking of movies, you've been to the movie theater. Anyone been to the movie theaters recently?
We went to go watch that In and Out.
In and Out. Yeah, In and Out too. What'd you think? It's all right. I mean, if you got a kid, it's great, right?
Yeah, I was laughing my ass off when that character came out that acted like like Dora the Explorer. On the map. Remember, but he came out with his bag.
Oh,
the bag.
Yeah, the bag.
Shoving his arm down his throat. You can't do that.
Yeah. I mean, if you got a kid, take 'em. It's a good movie. I mean, if you're just adults, probably go see something else.
It was breaking records already. It was already breaking records. I thought it was good. No, on my part. So
the last movie I went to, I think we went and saw the Hunger Games, the prequel.
Holy shit!
That's been a while.
Oh, like 6 months ago.
Oh, that's not really
6 months ago. No,
no,
a year.
The prequel.
What do they do? Bring it back to the movies? Because that's I swear that's
See
been
that
out.
Drive-in for $1.
And I could be wrong, but I feel like that's been out for at least 2 to 3 years.
No.
Okay. Well, we're gonna look this shit up.
Yeah, look it up, T.
Look it up.
I agree with you.
Look it up, Joe. He's already fired up on his
This
phone over
fucking
there.
guy over here.
Go ahead.
My computer screen just.
Oh, the blue screen of death.
I just got a blue screen, as you guys know.
The blue screen of death.
I just didn't want to look it up.
Yeah, it came out in 2023.
Yeah, see, there you go. So wait a minute. You guys went to go see a movie like 2 weeks ago, or how many weeks ago? 6 weeks ago?
Who? I said the last time I went.
Yeah. Oh, it was in 2023.
Hey,
It's
bro.
when this came out. I just didn't go last week and saw this.
Get out a little bit, man.
Oh, okay.
Go watch other movies.
I'm not big for the movies.
Oh, speaking of fucking movies, fuck both of y'all. because we watched that stupid ass Ricky Stenicki Kanicki.
Oh, that was an awesome movie.
That's
I don't care what you
fucking
say.
horrible.
Man,
I'm going to tell you right now.
How is it
I'm
horrible?
going to tell you right
Explain.
now. It was bad.
How?
It was exactly what I thought it would be.
So explain.
Maybe there was a couple of moments that was kind of funny. I fell asleep. That's how bad it was.
What? Who said that? I don't think I've seen that.
So, hold on.
Watch
So,
the episode. You agreed with him, and
Okay, no.
he said, "Man, John
What movie?
Cena's acting
let me
debut
help you
was
guys.
on
I'll help you out.
fire."
I know what Joe. Well, Joe,
I
you
did
know what
not.
you said. Go ahead.
I don't remember watching it.
Okay, so I'll tell you what was said.
You
So
agreed that it was a good
No.
movie.
here, no. I'll tell you exactly what he said. I said that movie was a surprise. I was expecting it to be fucking stupid, and it was a pleasant.
was.
It was stupid, but it was a pleasant surprise because the job of that movie was to make you laugh. It made me laugh, so I liked the movie.
Step
So
Brothers
hold on.
is good.
So hold on.
It's funny, stupid.
It's okay. Anyways, Joe mentioned that he heard the same thing from a lot of other people, but he
That's what
hadn't
it was.
watched it yet.
That's what.
So-
So
It was other people that were
Yeah.
co-signing
You still
with me.
agreed.
So, but dude, I just think you just didn't. You're just not a good
Anchor-
judge of that movie.
Anchorman, funny, stupid. Okay.
Okay, so here's the thing.
Hangover, funny, stupid.
I'll tell the truth.
wait, let me-
Ricky
let-
Stenicki is better than Anchorman. That's the truth.
Fuck's sake.
Real talk.
You know what? So I
You ain't
watched,
watched it, Joe. You got to watch it. I'm just.
I
Saying.
watched The Bear. You guys watched The Bear?
Yes, I just finished
Okay.
the last episode.
Did you see John Cena go get on there?
Yeah.
John Cena's terrible in most
was
movies,
bad.
which was why I was expecting
But
Ricky
I was-
Stenicki to be bad. That's why I expected it to be bad, but it wasn't.
But John Cena was the perfect character for him
Nope.
in The Bear.
And
They
In The
tried too
Bear?
hard. They tried too
In The
hard. I
Bear?
didn't like it. Yep, in The Bear, he could
Hold
tell
on.
that he wanted to laugh. You
Well,
could tell.
he was trying too hard. I'll give you
No,
that.
they no. The way they scripted it, they made it. They like forced him to be in the show, and they were like, "Let me figure out a character." Okay, so he's a big guy. Let me make him a bully kind of thing. But it was just it was too much. It
I
was
know what's
too
going
much.
on here. Walt has a vendetta against John Cena, man.
I'll
Go
kick
ahead
his
and
ass.
go ahead and unpack that.
I'll fucking
What's
kick
going
his
on
ass.
here?
If he comes to Kansas City again, I will track him down and I will kick his ass.
No, but and we'll quit talking about it here in a sec. But I usually avoid John Cena movies. I really do because I don't like his acting. But
no.
Eh. maybe the bar was set so low for me that I liked it. But I still stand on it. I think it's a good movie.
Okay. All right. So we're done with that. And so Mahomes wins the ESPY Player of the Year. Okay. And then Serena Williams slams Mr. Butker on live
Yeah.
TV. All three girls did.
I mean, that was kind of
He was there actually.
he
right?
was there, but and that's why they said it. But
Yeah.
I think there was like some time in between there. That are they still thinking about that?
Well, here's my thing with the ESPYs, right? That's a time for athletes to come together and celebrate each other's victories, right? That's really what it's about. And so for somebody to use that moment to kind of shit on somebody else that's there, I just thought that was, I
them
like
to
Venus.
say, we don't-
I've always liked Venus. I've always liked Serena Williams, right? But that was trashy.
And for them to say, we don't ever need you. And they said, yeah. Never. And I'm like, okay.
But here's the
Leave it
bottom line:
alone,
most people don't
please.
give a fuck that she said that.
No.
Yeah.
And then you know what happened? His fucking jersey sales skyrocketed again right
Again.
after that fucking incident.
The
I
people
don't
have
understand.
spoken because the people have spoken.
I don't get it. I
get
really
it.
don't.
I get it. You don't get it?
No.
Are you there? His sales skyrocketed because they seen him as a man that took a stand. Whether that's what he was really doing, that's the way people like to build it up in their head, right?
Mhm.
Is I believe they looked at it as like, yeah, he's taking a stand. And so if you're a person that's about family, there's a lot of people that think there's an erosion of the family, blah, 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 right? And so for those people that are in that camp, when they have somebody that comes out and says that, they want to attach themselves to it. So that's why I think we see those.
They want to
No,
feel
jersey
like they're
sales.
supporting
I
the,
get
the,
that.
the movement.
I get that. But to have such a flock of massive people to go out and buy these expensive jerseys, that's what I don't get. That's weird. I mean, they can support
I
them
don't
all they
think
want.
it's weird.
Let's talk something more about football.
So Brittany Mahomes is pregnant again for the third child. Now there's a bronze and there's a Sterling.
It's funny how I said let's talk about football, and you go,
Yeah,
you
because
go
you're
back
making
to football.
hold on, because this other conversation is starting to make Joe uncomfortable. So can we transition back? Is what he's trying to say.
We are. So
Yeah.
Brittany Mahomes is pregnant for the third child. So there's a bronze and there's a Sterling. What kind of metal material do you think the next one's going to be?
Tie for titanium.
Oh, for the name. So
That's long.
what are the other names of the other two?
Bronze
kids?
and sterling.
Okay, so
I'm thinking
it's gonna
silver
that would be
because that could be a girl or a boy.
Silver, I don't like that one at all.
Well,
No.
I mean, I don't like bronze.
metal.
You gonna say metal?
Metal.
Okay.
Steel.
It might be metal.
So we can move on. We can move on from that.
But have you guys heard about the Xavier Worthy? What's the update on
His hammy?
Yeah.
So they asked him. They're like, okay, so if you were to play right now, he said, no, I'm kind of practicing, whatever. But yeah, he pulled a hammy, whatever. He's never been injured ever in his entire career. This is his first injury. So they asked him, so are you 100%, or are you as good as you can be right now as we speak to practice? He said, I am as good as I can be right now to just to practice.
So yeah, that's funny that he said he's never been hurt before because he did break his hand while he was at Texas, but he played through that.
Yeah, he's
So there's a
never been
difference
sidelined before.
Okay,
Probably
so
what
there's
he-
a difference.
But he did say he's never been injured, and I heard on the radio that they're talking, oh, what he broke his hand at Texas and blah blah blah. He just played through that. So maybe he never missed games because of injury.
So we just don't want him to be another Sammy Watkins. So these, these hammies can linger. They can linger.
Yeah.
And I just hope by the time we get started that he'll be 100%.
Did
But are you
Andy-
really 100% after it?
Did Andy Reid say he's day to day? Because we know that can mean all year.
Yeah.
If you guys are going to keep pummeling me with these questions,
Yeah.
we need that soundbite.
But like we can equate it to us, all right? Because if we get a hamstring injury, it's like you say, it's going to linger probably a little bit longer. I would
you go
hope,
out and
right?
try to play, right? You got to go out and try to play, and you
Well,
kind of stretch it a little
yeah.
bit again.
I would hope, I guess they do linger nonetheless, but they got the best trainers, obviously. They should have
they got
really
treatment.
good conditioning.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
they got a much better shot at it than we do as far as recovering quick. So
So the way I heard it, I guess Hollywood Brown had some injuries in his past career too, and kind of kept him sidelined every once in a while. So, man, we just gotta watch it. But yeah, that kind of sucks that he's already injured, but it's still early enough in the preseason. So.
Receivers are going to be a big deal for us, especially if what's his name's not playing.
Oh yeah, what's his name?
oh yeah, it's like the guy that we don't say no, Rishi Rice.
Yeah, Rasheed Rice. But yeah. So when do you think Travis is going to make it to training camp?
He's not there yet.
He's been in camp. No,
No, buddy, he's in Germany watching.
I was pretty
him.
sure I saw him catching
Taylor.
a pretty fancy catch, but maybe that was from last year. I don't know.
Look it up, bud.
I saw. Yeah, he's with his girlfriend. And I know Patrick Mahomes. Everybody's already there. I'm surprised he's not there yet. Why isn't he there yet?
I'm pretty sure he is.
I don't think the veterans are there yet.
They put out a
Patrick Mahomes already made it.
they put out a beautiful catch by Travis Kelce the other day. I thought so. Let's see.
No.
I think that was in his backyard.
It is have him pin you.
Travis Kelce has returned to practice with the Kansas City Chiefs as the teams prepare for the upcoming preseason.
When today?
I'm trying to figure that out. It doesn't say. It just says that he's
Like a smart
returned.
guy.
So he's not in Germany anymore. I can say that much. So I'm pretty sure what I just said to be true. And I think it was yesterday or the day before that he had a really nice catch for a touchdown in the corner of the end zone. So yes, folks, Travis Kelce is back. And he's focused and probably going to give us another 2 years. And I see him shutting it down after that. That's my and here's the reason I say that, right? He agreed to a 2-year contract extension, and they announced that on Monday, right? So the new deal goes through 2027. Kelce will make $34.25 million over that span. That's according to ESPN. So he is now the highest paid tight end in the NFL.
I had one day ago. Travis Kelce can't leave Taylor Swift and creates a potential conflict with the Chiefs.
And you got to stay off TikTok, Joe. I've been trying to tell you that shit is
creates a potential. Come on, there's no fucking controversy.
Joe's on TikTok again.
Hey, he still could be in Germany.
Didn't he just recently play with his brother at that the golf tournament?
Oh yeah, and he hit somebody with the ball, right?
Well, wait a minute. I thought he was in Germany.
I mean, I don't know when that was, but I know he hit somebody with the
Yeah, I think the whole Germany thing's over, man.
So Ayuk requests a trade.
Mm-hmm.
Ayuk.
Oh yeah, I've seen
Brandon
that.
Ayuk.
Brendan Ayuk. Man, that sucks for the
Brandon Ayuk.
that sucks for the 49ers. They're like so close, right? They've been at the door, like right there at the door for a
Twice.
title. Really for the last 3 or 4 years. I mean, just because they're not making it to the Super Bowl, they've been primed to make it to the Super Bowl. They've been in the spot to where they had the chance to get there, right? And they're so good on defense. For whatever reason, they had some really good moments on offense. So man, I feel like they were still going to be one of the tougher teams, but man, I'm all for it. I hope Brandon Ayuk is not with the 49ers because they're not going to be the same team without him.
So
we can't afford him, right?
Because
No,
Debo's not going to stay healthy if he's the main fucking
Right.
guy.
Well, here's
just
another
won't.
thing. When the team loses a receiver, you think, oh man, that's going to suck. But we lost Tyreek Hill. We won 2 Super Bowls since then.
Yeah, but we got Andy Reid and we got
Um,
Patrick Mahomes. They don't have that in
well, they don't have
in-
Patrick Mahomes. That's the big
exactly.
one.
Or Andy Reid. That's kind
Yeah.
of big too, a
Yeah.
little bit, but bigger,
Uh,
more so Patrick. Yes,
And who else? Who's the dude that went to the Raiders from Green Bay?
Devontae Adams.
Yeah, Green Bay.
And
hasn't
he
been great, but-
claims that he is locked in with the Raiders and this and that.
Oh, speaking
whatever.
of,
Have
he
you
is
watched
on
the receiver?
the receiver. I have not
Yeah.
yet. He's on the receiver,
I've
and I
watched the
got
receiver.
a gripe already about this.
Yeah.
Why the hell why is Kittle on the receiver? Why do we not have enough receivers in the NFL? Seriously,
Not primetime receivers.
and I get
Well-
why, and Joe's probably about to tell us why, but really, why?
Well, 'cause
Like,
they
I don't
wanted-
understand.
They wanted Travis Kelce. He said no.
That that's the
So I-
season of tight end. I'm just
Right?
saying.
Yeah. They could do it.
They could do a
what's
tight
up
end
with
one.
the-
They really could
I
because
think we could have
the
enough for
tight
4
end-
tight ends.
Oh,
right?
for sure. The tight end position in the NFL has been revolutionized anyways. What, in the last 3 or 4 years, it's growing. It's becoming more important. So it seemed like it would be an easy one to pull off
yeah.
and do.
That threw me for a loop. So I was watching it, and then I got bored, and I was done. So I started watching Hard Knocks with the Giants, and I thought that was fucking hilarious.
Oh,
With
was
the
it?
Giants.
They are
huh?
stupid. They are fucking lost and
Why
dumb.
is the video like fluttering?
Yeah, I know. It's cute. It's like I don't know.
It's like
You see that?
it's moving slow.
Oh my gosh.
It probably has
Is
to
that a
do
Spectre?
with-
Spectre, why do you haunt us? T.I. won't let me alone.
Probably
What?
has
Did
to
you
do
hear
with the
Did you guys hear
power
that?
cord not being plugged into the computer. So,
Probably.
that?
well, whatever that sound was earlier, I'm used to it now. I just hope it sounds good on the recording itself.
But yeah, I was surprised that there was a tight end on the receiver.
Yeah, that threw me
Stupid.
for a loop. I wasn't sure, and I was like, okay, I guess. I mean, he was probably the best, actually, more interesting out of all 4 anyway.
Yeah, he's a little. I don't know.
He's a
little,
cuckoo.
Yeah, he's a little cringe.
But
to be honest,
I didn't even watch the entire episode. I got bored. And then, yeah.
How many episodes are there? All the episodes out? Or are they doing one a week or something?
So,
it's
on
probably
the receiver?
I think the last time they just released them all at the same time.
Yeah.
So I
But
think
is that
they're
what they did
probably.
now?
I'm pretty sure they probably put them all out at the same
What
time.
is it on?
right?
Is it on Netflix?
They typically do that with Netflix. When something comes out, the entire series is
Yeah.
out there for you to
If
watch.
it's on
so.
Netflix, it all came out.
But here's my thing: like they're trying to get people to watch it because, of course, Netflix puts it in the #1 spot, right, for TV series. But I'd be willing to guess that they don't even get half the viewers for the receiver that they did for the quarterback.
No, because obviously Patrick Mahomes is on another level than all them
Yeah.
guys.
Well, you don't forget
that's-
about Kirk Cousins. I mean,
Yeah.
he draws in viewers, right?
right.
that's a
Well,
great
of
that's a great
course.
campfire, bud.
But
Great campfire, bud.
I mean, that's why they wanted Travis Kelce,
Right.
Because Travis Kelce would have sold that thing. That thing,
Oh,
was
yeah. Oh my God. Like
Yeah.
that would have been fell right into Peyton Manning's lap. Just with the Taylor Swift angle alone. Like, come on, man.
If you just do Hard Knocks of Chiefs every year, you will have your ratings, bro. You will have your
So
ratings.
no
Chiefs
one-
don't want that.
Yeah, no, because a lot of teams don't want it because you can say no for so many reasons. Like, hey, if you did this or did this, you can tell them no. But
It's freezing.
yeah,
But it's
yeah.
frowned upon here.
Well, yeah, but you can't say no. Like, if you don't fall into any of the categories and they pick you, you
Yeah.
gotta do it.
So just because we see this right now, it's not going to happen when the actual recording comes out. Just so you know, Hope. So you're just going to be doing that randomly.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. So it shouldn't be an issue once the recording
What,
loads up.
What else we got on the
Um,
Chiefs? Seasons come up. Was it like September 5th?
Sorry.
September 5th is the first game.
Oh God, I hope so.
Are you guys going?
Oh, to the first
Well,
Chiefs
no,
game?
you-
No.
You have season tickets, bro.
I do. Doesn't mean you can't buy tickets.
No, I'm on a whatever salary. I can't afford that. You, my friend, are married into royalty over here.
Oh my goodness.
Are married into royalty like this guy over here. He can go wherever he wants to go.
Yeah, man, it's just no. I'd rather watch the first game at home.
But what I do
You know
want
what?
to
I'll be honest with you. Yeah, no, I don't mind going to the Chiefs. I love going to the Chiefs games. $500 later, I'm like, that was a great experience. But there's something about being at home with that big, beautiful TV that I have in my own comfort of my own home.
I say it's definitely a different experience because I only go to about half the Chiefs games.
Yeah.
So, yeah, like
because
watching it on TV, you get all
the says "fuck you." I'm gonna take your other tickets, bro.
when you're at home, you get to see all the the stats and the people talking about every single play. You get to see all the replays.
Mm-hmm.
Half the time when I leave a football game, obviously I'm completely drunk.
No,
and I'm just like, what happened?
Like your twin,
Dude, that's the thing about.
brother?
I'm telling you that's about me going to the Chiefs games. Is like when I go to the game, I realize after I leave, is like I missed a lot of the game for whatever reason. I missed a lot of the game, so I actually kind of do watch. I'd rather watch it at home than watch it at the stadium. But what I will say is, it is good to get out there every now and then, just to be around the other people, to have that camaraderie, feel that energy of the stadium, right? Mm-hmm. So that's the thing that I definitely like to try to get out and do. So I'll make it out to at least one game. I want to get. I don't know if Zane will go. We'll have to get him some earplugs, but I really want to try to get him out there, see how he.
I don't think it's as loud as it used to be.
So.
How old is Zane?
He's 6.
I don't think it's as loud as it used to be.
A preseason game for him. I would not take him to a regular season game until he's at least 10.
Yeah,
because they get
preseason game.
They get rowdy.
Yeah,
the fans are rowdy, man.
You don't want the beer spilled all over.
Yeah. But what I do want to go see is when KU plays at Sporting. They have 2 games at Sporting.
Yes, I have yet to go to an actual football game of KU. Wait, we're not transitioning yet.
You're talking about the KC Goats now, or
so
what
are we done with
about?
the Chiefs?
I mean, okay. We were talking about going to games. I was like, I want to go to
well, you
football
just
game.
Transitioned over. So, do I have anything else with the Chiefs?
I don't think there's not much going on until we start playing again.
Brittany's Prego. Nope. That's how we're good. So, the KU. So, what? From what I understand is okay. No. Never mind. I'm getting that confused with the. I guess they did some renovations with the KU.
They're totally rebuilding
Allen Fieldhouse, whatever.
Not Allen Fieldhouse, Memorial.